Imagine standing on an alien world, the sky bathed in golden light, not from one sun, but two. One rises in the east, the other follows from the west. The shadows stretch in strange directions. The sky fades from bright white to amber as two fiery orbs descend together on the horizon. The sunsets? Twice as long. The colors? Twice as surreal. It might sound like something out of Star Wars, but it's not science fiction anymore. These places exist, and we've actually found them. They're called circumbinary planets. Instead of orbiting a single star like Earth does, these planets orbit two stars that are locked in an orbital dance with one another. The gravitational pull from two stars was thought to create unstable orbits. For decades, scientists debated whether such planets could even exist. But that all changed in 2011 when NASA's Kepler Space Telescope made a stunning discovery. The planet was Kepler-1 the very first confirmed circumbinary planet. Located roughly 200 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, Kepler-16b orbits two stars, one about 69% the mass of our Sun, and the other just 20%. These two stars orbit each other every 41 days, and Kepler-16b circles them both in a wider path, once every 229 days. While Kepler-1 is a gas giant and likely not habitable, the discovery proved that planets can, in fact, orbit two stars in a stable way. And yes, the resemblance to Tatooine, Luke Skywalker's home planet in Star Wars, was instantly noticed. NASA even called it Tatooine-like in their official press release. The image of a double sunset over a dusty landscape? Now a real scientific possibility. Since then, astronomers have found over a dozen confirmed circumbinary planets, and many more candidates are being investigated. The gravitational forces from the twin stars would constantly shift. Some of these planets are close to their star system's habitable zone, meaning they receive just the right amount of energy to possibly support liquid water. That opens up fascinating possibilities for life, even in environments we once thought were too complex or unstable to sustain it. Scientists believe life could adapt to these rhythms, just as it has to Earth's cycles. Imagine trying to grow crops when you're never quite sure how long the day will last. Animal life could rely on cues from one star more than the other. But life on a two-sun planet would be anything but normal. Seasons might be irregular or extreme. Daylight would vary, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, depending on where both suns are in the sky. Any of these could suggest the presence of life, or at least the right conditions for it. Temperature swings could be massive. Storms could be unpredictable. Still, where there is energy, there is potential. That means there could be countless more Tatooines out there waiting to be found. Plants, for example, might evolve to absorb different wavelengths of light. And if intelligent life were to evolve there, their concept of time, day, and year would be radically different from ours. To better understand these exotic worlds, scientists are using next-generation tools like the James Webb Space Telescope to examine the atmospheres of distant exoplanets, including those with two suns. They're searching for telltale signs: oxygen, carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor. And the implications are massive. If life can thrive under two suns, it expands the possibilities for habitable worlds exponentially. Nearly half the stars in our galaxy are part of binary systems. So yes, planets with two suns are real. They don't just belong to sci-fi anymore. They're out there, burning in the light of twin stars, hidden in the dark corners of our galaxy. And every year, we're getting closer to seeing them not just as distant curiosities, but as possible homes. The universe, once again, proves it's stranger and more beautiful than we ever imagined. Subscribe for more space discoveries, science facts, and the weirdest corners of the cosmos.